Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength.
Good morning, whoever listening, watching from around the world in the Eastern Caribbean. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. I'm yours truly, Jeffrey T. I'm going to start off this morning program with something. I'm going to play this song for all of us in the land of wood and water. I want you all to listen to this song because there's something that we need to listen to, something that we need to pray to. Listen to this. Me. Prime Minister Holdness, if your conscience set you free, pray on. Babsy Grange, your conscience set you free, pray on. Prime Minister Holness, if your conscience set you free, pray on. Hey! I said something not going in this country. My. And if your conscience set you free, pray on, our Father, who art in Zion. Hallowed be thy kingdom come on earth, thy will be done on earth. I say, Andrew Holness, if your conscience set you free this morning, with the Jamaican people pray on. Andrew Michael Holness, if your conscience set you free this morning, pray on. Andrew Holness, Prime Minister Holness, your conscience set you free, sir? If your conscience set you free, then pray on. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, reverends and watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. Prime Minister Andrew Michael Holness. Prime Minister Andrew Michael Brogard Holness. If your conscience set you free towards the Jamaican people, then with all prejudice I pray on. Oh, our Father, who art in Zion, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come on earth, thy will be done on earth. I say if your conscience set you free, sir, pray on, pray on, pray on. Remember, to remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Mek Wi Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. This morning is a morning of difference. It's a different morning this morning. Election in the year 2025, vote buying, health sector in crisis, health minister gone all over the globe, spending $3 million on trips trying to fool the Jamaican people. In travel from here to New York, economy class, then from New York to Dubai, business class, first class, coming back home in a travel economy class because we are idiot. Because we are idiot. Dr. Christopher Tufton, if your conscience set you free with the Jamaican people, then pray answer. Michelle Charles, if your conscience set you free with the Jamaican people, then pray on. Daryl Vaz, if your conscience set you free with the Jamaican people, pray on. I tell you, say, no, there comes a time when the God say have a special love for Zion, and all of them take Zion fair plating. Babsy Grange, if your conscience set you free with the Jamaican people, then pray on, Babsy. Babsy Grange, Babsy Olivia Grange, Babsy Olivia Grange, Babsy Olivia Grange. Hey! Babsy Olivia Grange, if your conscience set you free with the Jamaican people, then pray on, Babsy. I'm gonna take this thing for. I'm gonna take this thing for a plating. I'm gonna take in the Jamaican people for a bunch of idiots. We are no idiots in this country. I have some videos to play to you to show you what's gonna happen in the election coming up. Jamaicans, wake up. Jamaicans, wake up. Jamaicans, wake up. Because you don't believe that this election gonna be a flyover election. No. Something in the making, Jamaicans. Wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. Something not right somewhere. Jamaicans, wake up. Jamaicans, wake up from Negril Point to Moran Point. This election is a very serious election. Do not let anybody fool you know. The soul of Jamaica's democracy is at risk. Jamaicans, wake up. I don't believe that these people who they put to govern with is any pran people who make a sad mistake. Wake up, Jamaicans, wake up. Jamaicans, wake up from Negril Point to Moran Point. Wake up. Don't take this election lightly. Do not take this election like it's a flyover. It is not a flyover. Share up this live feed. Share up this live feed because Jamaicans must understand that this election 2025 is not a fly-by-night election. That's why I play this song and I'm going to play it again. Prime Minister Holness. Prime Minister Andrew Holness. If your conscience set you free, you do what, sir? conscience set you free, pray on. Prime Minister Holness. Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness. Babsy Olivia Grange. Lester Mike Henry. Adley Shaw. Daryl Vaz and Mrs. Vaz. Juliet Holness, Juliet Cuthbert de Flynn. If your conscience set on a free, pray on. Oh, Jesus, have mercy upon this nation. Mighty God of Daniel. Andrew Holness, if your conscience set you free, pray on this morning. Jesus, where you there? I said, when your conscience set you free this morning, pray on. Because this election won't be a good election, Jamaica. Wake up. Jamaicans, wake up. Jamaicans all over the globe, wake up. Our country is in crisis. Jamaicans, our country is in crisis. Wake up this morning. Andrew Holness, if your conscience set you free, pray on. We're gonna play some video now. I can behave myself this morning, yeah. Mamma me, mo, me, mo. I said, don't you trouble Zion. Aye, Jesus. There is that thing in this country from 19 oh long that they keep on selling votes and the Jamaican people keep on taking money from them. Your vote is not for sale. Andrew Holness. Andrew Michael Holness. Daryl Vaz. Daryl Vaz. Andrew Michael Holness. Andrew Michael Holness. If your conscience set you free this morning about the Jamaican people, then pray answer. But there's a awaken you. There's a rude awaken you. The people of Jamaica will not stand by. Andrew Michael Holness, if your conscience set you free, God, sir, then pray on. Jamaicans, I come if we talk about something different, you know. And I don't know why I gone down this road. I get up this morning and I hear the song, if your conscience set you free, pray on. I can't meet the go for two. But me know something, my conscience set me free. But at the prime minister sit up in front of me. Me not have nothing against the prime minister. Me want it do good. But Andrew Michael Brogard Holness. Andrew Michael Holness. Lord Jesus, have mercy upon Jamaica. If your conscience set you free, Prime Minister, then put this country on 2 days fasting and prayer. If your conscience set you free, Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness, put this country on fasting and prayer. I don't know why I'm going down that road because I come up and talk about vote buying. But God Almighty know what happened in this election. Andrew Holness. Me know me not beg nobody to like me. And nobody now put on my 10 pound of chicken back on fire. All I'm saying this morning, if you know your conscience set you free, Prime Minister, Olivia Babsy Grange, if you know your conscience set you free for the new work want to do at the National Stadium. Hey! Babsy Grange, if you know say your conscience set you free for the refurbishing of the National Stadium, then pray on. Olivia Babsy Grange, If you know your conscience set you free, then pray on. We're not taking the Jamaican people for a bunch of idiots. We are no idiots. Because we have some praying mothers of Zion. We have some praying mothers of Zion. We are no idiots. I want to know already like I want to know again. Stop taking me for a bunch of fools. Because we are no fools. We are no fools. We, the Jamaican people, are no fools. I want to know like I want to know again. Stop taking us for a bunch of idiots. We are no fools. Ay, Jesus. Mama mi, mo. When you make things, Jeffrey gone mad, I don't gone mad. Something is about to happen. Lord, have mercy upon my sinful soul, dear God. I'm not worthy of you, Lord. Andrew Michael Wholeness. Andrew Michael Wholeness. If your conscience set you free this morning, pray on. I'm taking this thing for a joke. This is no joke. Andrew Michael Wholeness. Hey, Jesus. Andrew Michael Wholeness. If your conscience set you free this morning with the Jamaican people, then pray on. Something is about to happen. Andrew Michael bro God wholeness. Hey, Jesus. Hallelujah. Andrew Michael bro God wholeness. You don't think you don't take it? Hello. God don't like ugly. You don't know? Hello. Babsy Grange. Babsy Olivia Grange. God not turn your skirt over your head. If your conscience set you free this morning, pray on. And upon YouTube, my sister, go and go watch YouTube. If your conscience set you free, pray on. Mama mi, mo. Oh, Jesus. And if your conscience set you free, pray on. Make a play where come if you play. Make a play where come if you play. Something that bother my mind though. Something that bother my mind. Something bothering my mind. Want to play this video now. For over the years, I've been buying votes in this country. And we, the Jamaican people, believe that our votes can be sold. Do not sell your vote. Do not sell your vote. Jesus. Prime Minister Wholeness, your conscience set you free this morning, sir? Prime Minister Wholeness, is your conscience setting you free this morning about the Jamaican people and the state of our country, Jamaica? Prime Minister Andrew Michael Wholeness, is your conscience setting you free about the state of Jamaica from Negril Point to Moran Point? From Galena Head Mountain to Blue Mountain. From Jonker Head Mountains to all the mountains in Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Michael Holness, is your conscience setting you free this morning? Something is about to happen. Don't ask me what is it, I don't know. But this election not gonna be a normal election. I don't know one man, me not come if you want nobody. Cause me can't want nothing want for myself. But something is about to happen in the land of wood and water, from Negril Point to Moran Point. Something not right. Something not right. Something is about to happen on my life right now. I can't talk because something is about to happen. Our nation is in crisis. Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness, is your conscience setting you free this morning about Jamaica and the Jamaican people? Something is about to happen. Wake up, Jamaica. Wake up. Something is about to happen. Don't ask me what is it, I don't know. Mighty God of Daniel upon my life right now. I can't talk to nobody. Wickedness in high places. Wickedness in high places. Wickedness in high places. Andrew Holness, your conscience set you and Babsy free. Babsy, you love to go up bomb yard. Go up bomb yard for yourself because God don't like ugly, Babsy Grange. Almighty God don't like ugly. Be careful of what you do. If your conscience set you free, pray on. I want to play the spirit, I come off to play. But something that bother me mind this morning. Something not right. And if your conscience set you free this morning, Prime Minister, then pray on. But your conscience not set you free. Prime Minister Holness, your conscience don't set you free. Election 2025. Be ye careful that election 2025 not become like election 1980. People of Jamaica, wake up. Prime Minister Holness, your conscience set you free this morning. Prime Minister, all the secret deals where they go on with behind closed door, your conscience set you free this morning. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, if your conscience set you free, so then pray on. You're coming to Florida. Come to Florida. Don't worry. Don't you trouble Zion. Is your conscience setting you free this morning? I come if we talk about election vote buying, you know. I come if we talk about people who they buy vote. And people who they sell the Jamaican people them vote. Me never come if we can talk about the goodly Prime Minister. But is your conscience setting you free this morning, Prime Minister Holness? Dr. Christopher Tufton, you're gone all over the globe, spending $3 million of taxpayers' money. You take me for a bunch of fools. You travel from Jamaica to New York, economy class, then from New York to Dubai, business class because we are idiot. You can't use your conscience setting you free this morning. Your conscience setting you free this morning, Tufton. Babsy Grange, is your conscience setting you free this morning for the work that is being done at the National Stadium? Want to resurface the tracks? Your conscience set you free about the tracks resurfacing? Prime Minister Holness, is your conscience setting you free about the housing program in the country? You go all over the place to open house to people. Your conscience setting you free about them, sir? Is your conscience setting you free about the upcoming general election in the country, Prime Minister? I can't play this documentary before I go any further because if I continue about this, conscience set you free now, go done tonight, this morning here. Is your conscience setting you free, Prime Minister? Daryl Valls, your conscience setting you free? Huh? Daryl Valls, is your conscience setting you free about the Jamaican people and about the transportation sector? Those who work at JUTC and Montego Bay Metro. Keisha Matt, is your conscience setting you free? One is a set of wicked people, you know. There's a God that sit here and look low. I don't know why I come on this morning. They talk about conscience set you free. Somehow, you know, in a parliament. I like the one they call, what his name again? Marlon Morgan, not fit to be in there. But let us play this video here. It's about election buying. It's about vote buying in Jamaica. And I want you all to watch this video.
In elections, millions of dollars flow. Campaign ads, party promotions, you name it. But there's an amount that goes unnoticed. Wallets open, hands stretch wide, and voters, well, they just have to name their price. This has been happening for decades. Now follow me to a community in Kingston, where one man says the X doesn't go beside the head or the bell. Instead, the dollar sign.
Yeah, me give some money, you get 10, 5, 3 grand. You see me? We have the money, 10 grand, 5 grand, 3 grand. You see me? You know that like we, you know, we have to get that 10 or more, you know? Yeah, man. And we get it, man, we 4 voting and all these things.
And the payment process varies. He says there are cases where his member of parliament delivers the money in person. In other instances, the area leader acts as the bearer.
They done them getting a package, you know. Some getting a brown envelope, some getting a white, but regular local man, you know, will come on them things. You see me, get them things in the man. You see me? Or some man, or some done get it in a one, and them issue to who them want issue to, you see me? But you have some politicians that go around and give some man to make 3 grand and pay money 5 grand, and you see me? All who them not see a vote, and if I ask him, so you know vote, and them say, boss, they want a juice, you know? Give them all the money and them thing there.
In another community, this woman says she voted for the first time in the September 3, 2020 general election. This was because she was paid to do so.
COVID election, money run. The MP of a youth would dish out the money like dirt. I'm not going to say the exact amount, just know say over $10,000 I get. And couple people who live near get the same thing.
Her first encounter, but she has seen it repeatedly.
But I know others from the same community, and the money thing is a norm for them.
The Representation of the People Act plays a fundamental role in Jamaica's current electoral process. Section 91 says every person who directly or indirectly gives, lends, offers, or promises to procure a vote with any money or valuable consideration to any voter shall be deemed guilty of bribery, and every person who accepts cash to vote is also guilty of an offense. But apparently, this is not a deterrent.
Enough things not right in Jamaica, and me not taking the money from a vote, now go change that. If me not take it, the next man will get it.
A 2021 report by the Office of the Political Ombudsman said candidates were pressured during the 2020 general election. It said they paid more money to secure votes as electors demanded more because of the risks posed by COVID-19. The report said vote buying was especially rampant among youth. Former political ombudsman Donna Parchment Brown at the time.
Candidates should not feel that they have to give things to people to get them out to vote. And people should not be pressuring candidates to say, I need rice, flour, sugar, cement, cash in a t-shirt to be able to vote.
This woman, however, is one who makes demands, upwards of $15,000. She argues that her vote is expensive because of the leverage she has on her household.
Sometimes they will make you an offer. Sometimes you tell them how much you want. Because sometimes me stick out, you know. Because the last time me stick out and say, hey, anyone me get $20,000 to go buy some things to put in my stall, then I vote.
In part 2, we hear from the National Integrity Action and the Regional Advocate, Romarda Lyons, TVJ News.
And if your conscience set you free, pray on. Prime Minister Holness. Prime Minister Holness. Your conscience set you free this morning, sir. Election is right around the corner. Prime Minister Holness, is your conscience setting you free this morning? Jamaicans, do not sell your vote for $20,000. Can $20,000 keep you for 5 or 4 years? Minimum wage is $16,000 if you can't buy 10 pounds of chicken back good. Prime Minister Holness, be honest to yourself. Is your conscience setting you free this morning towards your fellow Jamaicans? The buck stop with you. You're the chief cook and buckle washer. Prime Minister Holness, be honest to yourself and the people of this country. Is your conscience setting you free this morning? Me know I'm going to come over here because I like listen to Jeffrey chat because Jeffrey chat's on nonsense sometimes. One thing me asking this morning, Jamaicans, are you better off today? Election is around the corner. And this election is going to be one of the most consequential elections in the history of this country. I will not tell you all who to vote for. Do not sell your vote. Your votes are not for sale. Do not sell your vote to neither he, she, nor the old lady. They can't change election to 2026. The only way they can change this election to 2026 unless it's a natural disaster. And none now go come. So all them talk about they want to change election, no Sankey, no sing so. That's why we asking the Prime Minister this morning. We asking Jamaica's Prime Minister this morning. Listen to this song, Prime Minister, and be honest to yourself. Prime Minister Holness, I'm asking you again, sir. Is your conscience setting you free towards the people of this country? Daryl Valls, is your conscience setting you free towards the transportation sector of this country? Olivia Babsy Grange, is your conscience setting you free towards the people of this country? You're taking Jamaicans for a bunch of idiots, we are no fool. Dr. Christopher Tufton, is your conscience setting you free this morning? You travel from Jamaica to New York on economy class, then from New York to Dubai business class. Is your conscience setting you free this morning? Uno using taxpayers' money as if I want to look a piggy bank. Is your conscience setting you free this morning, Prime Minister? Governor General Sir Patrick Linton Allen. Governor General Sir Patrick Linton Allen. You say you're Christian or Christian, I don't know what you are. Is your conscience setting you free this morning? Governor General Sir Patrick Linton Allen. Is your conscience setting you free this morning towards the Jamaican people? Dr. Harris Strong, you is another one. Is your conscience setting you free towards the people of St. James that you represent? Is your conscience setting you free towards the Jamaican people? Dr. Harris Strong, you are the Deputy Prime Minister of this country. We want to know if your conscience setting you free. Dr. Kevin Blake, you say you're Commissioner of Police. Are you telling the people of this country the true figures of the murder rate in this country? Is your conscience setting you free? Rocky Mead, you are ambassador of plentiful according to you. Rocky Mead, is your conscience setting you free towards the 2010 incursion in Tivoli Garden, where this country assassinated Keith Clark? Rocky Mead, is your conscience setting you free this morning? Rocky Mead, you're a former Chief of Defense Staff for the Jamaica Defense Force. Is your conscience setting you free this morning towards the 2010 incursion in Tivoli Garden, where how much police go Kirkland Heights, all soldiers go Kirkland Heights, pump 25 bullets in the back of Keith Clark? Dr. Claudette Clark is mourning right now. Rocky Mead, is your conscience setting you free this morning? One is a set of wicked to the Jamaican people. Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness, is your conscience setting you free towards the Jamaican people this morning? Mama me, mo. I said, don't you trouble Zion. We don't continue troubling the Jamaican people here. Rocky Mead, you were the Chief of Defense Staff when a whole barrage of soldiers got to Kirkland Heights and assassinated Jamaican and Jamaican soil. Rocky Mead, is your conscience setting you free this morning? Dr. Claudette Clark and her daughter mourning right now, and there is no justice in this country for neither the rich nor the poor. There is no justice in this country. All those former and present politicians, some of them not dead, and before not dead, you shall get on the pants and yam on whatever before not dead. You not confess to the people of this country. Rocky Mead, is your conscience setting you free this morning? Take we for a bunch of idiots. We are no idiots in this country. This election coming up, Jamaicans, is one of the most consequential election in the history of this country. Jamaicans, do not sell your votes to neither he, she, nor the old lady. Prime Minister Holness, is your conscience setting you free this morning? You must be on your way to wherever now. Don't know where that is. But wherever it is, may God go with you, but is your conscience setting you free? Prime Minister Holness, Dr. Tufton, let me show you something now. Dr. Christopher Tufton, is your conscience setting you free over this?
There are some pictures that show the moles growth in the ceilings, and there are some pictures that show what is known as a petri dish, those round dishes that actually show the different colonies of the mold. And you can see that these are visual depictions of high levels of fungus in the areas that were swamped. And the averages are way out of what would have been expected. patients cannot be seen and treated in these areas. There are a lot of issues that come with mold inhalation, and the staff are at serious risk. And anyone who has worked at Cornwall Regional can tell you that working in a mold-infested environment does cause respiratory problems. You just feel sick all the time, and it may aggravate some chronic diseases. So we're putting patients and staff at risk while this cover-up is going on. Remember that this was a report that was handed over to the team at the Ministry of Health from as far back as November last year. I say all of this to say simply that the current administration cannot be trusted any longer to manage the affairs of the Jamaicans and their healthcare system.
And then you have this Dr. Him. What I want to know, if that is not true, what Dr. does give up, because some people not say, go away, Jeffrey old dirty comrade. I really don't care. Call me, no, call me, nothing to me. If that is not true, why is it that the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Health don't come out and tell the Jamaican people, say, I lie, Dr. Das, they tell. All they can hear from Dr. Thompson, Senator Dr. Thompson, from the JLP is this. Hold on, listen to him.
It is unfortunate that Dr. Dawes displayed political opportunism and partisanship during the PMP media conference on Tuesday. His partisan rhetoric has no place when discussing matters concerning healthcare. I am advised that the operating theatre at the Kingston Public Hospital will be back up in operation in short order. A problem was recognized, and the Christopherton-led Health Ministry must be credited with moving to fix it. Unlike the former PMP government, the Jamaica Labour Party administration is not into the business of hiding challenges associated with our healthcare system. Dawes should remember it was he who, when the PMP was in office, bemoaned the terrible state of the system and inaction by the PNP. He complained about issues including the garbage bags that were being used for substitute gowns. If he's being honest, Dawes must recognize that the government has invested heavily in upgrading infrastructure, availability of equipment, and service delivery. There is much work to be done, but some positives have been achieved. Dawes should show great objectivity and desist from using the healthcare system to score political points. Jamaica deserves better.
Jamaica deserve better. All I know is the same. No better barrel, no better herring. All I know is the same. On no conscience that no free this morning. From 1962 until now, we're 63 years old. And our people don't know water in their pipe. On no conscience that no free. All I know is the same damn thing over and over. Wanna talk with her? That the one when named Christopher Tufton or Tufton. I know Chris very well, you know. And I'm ashamed of this man. You that travel from Jamaica to New York, economic class because you can't afford it. But when I reach New York, you start travel. I can find the sitting them show them take a lie I tell you. I can find the show no. Mama, mo, mo, mo. You think so? I tell you, no? Tough than him. Wait there. Press conference, me no want that. Hold on there. I think it's right here, yes. Here it is. Make I copy this. Send it to my email. Because tough than him travel from Dubai to Hong Kong business class. All over Asia in the travel business class. But when he come back to Jamaica anyway from there now, he coming through New York again is economy class because he's poor. Because we're a bunch of fools in this country. They come and sweet us but now. They can't go now. A little money enough for the vote for me, you know. And because we want it, we take it from them. And 5 years, we debt free hungry. You call their phone and I answer you because you know nothing to them. But then walk hills and valleys to get your vote. Then walk mountains. Then I'll walk Blue Mountain Peak. Prime Minister Holness, is your conscience setting you free this morning? One more call for my phone for now. One moment, please. Hello, good morning. Can I help you?
Good morning, Jeffrey.
Morning, sir. Hold on there, man. Hold on. Because you look like... Andrew, you know why you talk this morning? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Morning again. Morning to your listener.
Morning, sir.
You know, sir, Dr. Thompson is in agreement with Dr. Dodds. Hold on.
So
because when talk, you hear him say, well, listen. Up till now, him not say Dr. Dodds was lying. Him said that yet?
No.
Well, if him can't say the man lies, that means not true the man talk. That is my opinion.
Well,
right? And he's saying that Dr. Dodge was the same one who did criticize the JLP when the JLP was in power.
The PNP.
The PNP. He criticized the PNP when the PNP was in power. That means the man is an honest man. He's not taking side with anybody. He's defending the people's help. Because he criticized the PNP when the PNP wasn't doing what he thinks was right. Right? And now the JLP come. Go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you. Because I'm going to try to find out if Andrew on his conscience set him free.
Come again, I missed that one.
I said, go ahead, sir. Listening to you. The center cannot hold mere knock upon the land.
Exactly so. Because Dr. Dawes was talking about certain things that the hospital did need during the time of the PNP, right? So he believed that the PNP should do better and we get rid of the PNP and put the GLP. We never put the GLP to come there and looking backward like lap rice. We come to them for them to fix it.
What we must do in this country as Jamaicans. You hear about manifesto and manifest this and manifest that. We the people in this country, every single constituency must get a manifesto for themselves, presented to the members of parliament, and if they can't do what we want them to do, then we get rid of them.
We must shut them out.
For far too long to sit down in this country and allow these people to believe that they are dictators or want to be dictators. And them wrong things.
Yes. Jesse James come out and talk about the water situation, and the water commission end up agree with him. You hear what that man Mackenzie said? Politics never play. And a long time on the water and kill nobody. And nobody now have to boil no water. So what that man Mackenzie said, we should continue with whatever we are getting because it is working.
The word I want use, I can't use it this morning here.
Me just tell somebody, me just tell one half with somewhere else. The half with when we are talking Marlon. Because him tell somebody about minimum wage, how much the minimum wage this year and that, and him not tell them one at a time yet to the purchasing power fall each time the minimum wage because we can't catch up with inflation.
Listen to me. When it come on to Marlon Morgan, you know, he's a disgrace to the Senate of this country. All like him should be not the Senate.
Oh my God Almighty, man! I just gone to the dog when him come there, man.
And I do not
He
know
served
why.
no
I do
purpose.
not know why News Talk 93
And when you,
News
oh,
Talk 93 FM have him on their airways. It's same way. I am ashamed of George Davis. George
him is
Davis.
another story.
George Davis gonna look on KD Knight, one of Jamaica's eldest statesmen, and criticize him because he came to his daughter's function where she was going to be presented to the people. And if you hear what George Davis said about KD Knight, I'm ashamed
I
of
heard
people
him.
in this country, you know.
But listen to me.
Jamaica journalism gone to the dogs. Mutty Perkins out in his grave.
You see a man on a clip. You see a man on a clip that tells George Davis that he's worse than a junker.
Father Jesus, yes.
You see it?
I saw it.
Well, I am the person.
You are the person, sir?
I am the person. I was down what's the day when Parliament supposed to open? I was in the crowd and you saw an nationwide set of people was there and me tell them I want to give George Davis a message. And the man quickly opened paper and come and said, yes. So me are the person who tells George Davis that he was worse than a junker. So whatever George Davis said.
Hold on. It is not right to be calling your fellow Jamaicans a drunker, though.
I didn't call him a drunkard.
Oh?
Listen to the statement. He's worse than a drunkard.
But that means you still call him a drunkard.
You know, eh?
He's worse than a drunkard. That means you still call him a drunkard.
No, sir. No about it. No, worse than drunkard.
Are you the same? Are you the same person who said SSLS was social labor, right?
I are the one. According to Bounty, I are the one.
You are the one.
I are the one, according to Bounty.
So tell me something now. Let me ask that question now. How you get all of these rhymes in your mouth so quick? Social labor, right?
Well, when we think about it and we look through it, we can't see it. Not one of the names them when SSL associate with the PMP. Every one of them was associated with the JMP. So when we look at it, we say SSL means social labor right.
Let me ask you a question though. You're eldest statesman in this country who maybe it could be my dad, I don't know. But
well, we reach 71. We reach 71 now.
Yeah, it could be my father. My dad is 70.
So you're a young boy then, man.
Yeah, man. I can't see the gray here. Me a young boy. And the problem of Jamaica Mek Gray come back from my head so quick. Let me ask you this question, like I have you here. You're 70 something years old. And where you see this country going, don't put politics in it. Don't ask it, forget about PNP and JLP. Where do you see Jamaica going?
We're not very serious position right now. And let me tell you something. I catch a little bit of the colonial days. When we come to me have like a sense, little bit of sense at the colonial time. Right? And I say this. I don't know, I heck coming back on my phone, but I fight with it still. I say this thing.
Go ahead.
And I say it over and over, so may I repeat myself. time.
Let me ask you this question though. What do you think about vote buying in Jamaica? It's been going on for many years. You think 2025 will be no different? Hello? Hello? Oh Lord.
Hello?
Are you hearing us, sir? It seems as if they're sorry about that. I think we wasn't hearing. I do apologize about that. Caller, can you call us back, please? We have lost him totally. Here he is. Good afternoon, good night, good morning, sir. How are you doing again? Welcome back.
Let up your mind, which time I did. Well, who not confused now, now go confused again.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question though.
Yes.
This is 2025. Our election is due by September. What is your views on vote buying in Jamaica? Do you think it's going to happen again in 2025? Because this election is going to be the most consequential election in Jamaica's history.
The vote, as I was saying before I get cut off, the vote buying start already because no less a person than we describe the Prime Minister of Rice as First Lady. We describe the Prime Minister wife that way.
She's not First Lady, sir. The First Lady is the Governor General wife, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. No, the Prime Minister wife is she now black and plywood, cement, and other things, right? That start already. Coming up for the coming election. Let me tell you something. I was in Enan Town in the local government by-election. And while I was in Enan Town, a group of people down there, wasn't a group, about 2, 3 of them. Yeah, we were talking among them. Anyhow, and one dread in the lad said to me, say, we're idiots because we come there and look vote free and the PN and the JLP down there let us money to get for them vote. If we expect them to can get our money from the JLP and we if we come there to come get the vote free, the man said that can't work. Money run things.
My God.
It never worked. It never worked though. It never worked. Me never, well, man, there's a place, me know, man, there's someone who did live too long. Me know the whole area, man, there, right? Good. Good.
So
I mean, you said let half up there.
In other words, the people take the money and vote them out.
The people take the money and vote them out. Take the money and vote them out. And I said to my councillor, because me live in a Spanish town, me live. Me said to my councillor, I said, look at any of them come to me with any money, me I take the money. Because me know what me I do when me I go back to steal. So anybody want their money come give me a feed them the jail. No want this note is legal paying back. Because the money no belongs.
What the Jamaican people need to do though, if it's a member of parliament doing it to a councillor, try and video them. Send it over to me or anybody else. It needs to stop.
Of course.
It needs to stop.
This thing, yes.
Go ahead.
This nonsense needs to stop, man. Because let me tell you, sir, is that dangerous. I'm going to tell you an incident. You remember Fitzgerald take a bill to Parliament about how the bank was treating people and their savings?
Yes.
You remember Andrew when we tell the whole of the amendment party side said they must not support the bill?
Yep.
And they vote against it. You remember said the election after that, the bank gave the JLP 1 ton load of money, you know. Really for money the bank give to the JLP and they would have killed the PNP because they have money. They have money at what with money because the bank let off. Plus some other people let off. You have some business place.
In this election,
you have business place where could have put them price at where they want to put it because they have to get back the money where them spend.
Okay. In this election is coming up though. Do you think that there are going to be a lot of vote buying and money spending all over the place?
I think so. Yes. Because the JLP realized that the only chance them have, is to go out and spend some money right now, The JLP, because the JLP know that they're gone, Some money are going to spend. The money, you see all some in. See all manner of vote started in now to election, not in a constitutionally due September. Well, we know so. We know it's a war, because the people sit back.
Hold on for me, sir. Hold on for me. That's why I asked this question this morning, Prime Minister Holness, is your conscience setting me free this morning? The Jamaican Constitution stated that our election is due every 5 years or every 4 years. It is due come September 2025. What are you trying to do? If the Jamaican people allow Andrew Holness and his cronies to take away this constitutional right from us, then we're a bunch of idiots in this country.
Well, listen to me, Jeffrey. Listen to me. I think you have more history to even though I'm older than you. But listen to me. Have you ever seen the JLP and the PNP go to court on any constitutional matter and the JLP won?
No.
You ever see the Malawi court advise the JLP on any issue constitutionally and the JLP win?
I tell you something, for a former judge, she's a disgrace to the judiciary, or what they want to call it.
And I think some man with a prison, where she's in a prison, they should review those cases because maybe some of those men and women should be free.
And that is why I keep on saying, Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution, they should review her cases. She is the one who admitted to the nation that she has dealt with tainted jurors before. How many Jamaicans are in our prisons, languishing in our prisons because of Director of Public Prosecution, Paula, what she want name? Paula Llewellyn?
See him so. And some case, because of she, some case not trying, and justice delayed is justice denied.
It's just like the police them who beat Mario Dean in Montego Bay. They're dragging out their foot with Mario Dean case.
Yes.
And they don't realize that justice delays, justice denied. And that is why the Jamaican people must stop this damn stupidness by saying, enough for me this is not about for me table, me not business with it. It concerns all of us. It concerns all of us. And we must wake up in this country.
I said to somebody said to me they never know that I live in Portmore. Because I don't live in Portmore. If you see a man we're talking about the Portmore issue, them have me on a tape, the man in a plaid shirt, and we're talking about the Portmore thing. And me same one, people said, I don't know me live at Portmore. I said, no, because I don't live there. What reach them people, they can't reach me.
Of course.
It's our business. It's Jamaica business. You know, them have this saying, that they come for the doctor. Nobody say anything. They come for the lawyer. Nobody say anything. And when they come for the next week.
When you have a prime minister gonna go to the people's parliament and tell the Jamaican people that he's gonna send bulldozer over Clifton, because bulldozer don't poor people houses off a government land that belongs to the people of this country. What does signify to you? The man call out the hold on for me, sir. He call out the JDF. He call out the JCF. He call out the flying squad. He call out the JDF, air wing. All kind of wing. I belong to the very Navy. The man call out, you want to see helicopter in the air? bulldozer and down poor people land in Clifton while him live at Beverly Hills in a mansion. What kind of prime minister is this? Prime Minister Holness, is your conscience setting a free this morning towards the Jamaican people?
But listen. There is a group. There's a group or a gang who have a very bad name. But you know, to blame people for what they don't do. You remember that is the same thing in going to Parliament and say the clansman them over there sell the land. The Prime Minister Andrew Holness.
Hold on, man. When is one of his secretary? Jeffrey, behave yourself. He's secretary.
Yeah, hold on. Me never said me can't call the word good, but me can't pronounce the word good, but secretary. Because, hold on. I don't know, maybe me have list tongue and me can't call it.
A list tongue,
me want to know, that lady there, is a part of the clansman gang?
And I know we can't get no answer.
So, hold on, the lady do them say them arrest her?
Arrest who? Nobody not get no arrest. Lie in the tell.
Paula Llewellyn, if that lady being arrested, why her case cannot try Paula Llewellyn? You're the director of public prosecution. Why? And why the JLP fight tooth and nails to allow her to remain there? Is because they want her to dash out certain cases?
Well, I want thing me know, sir. I want thing me know. Until we, the Jamaican people, can stand up for ourselves and demand accountability, and that is why I am sending a clear message to the People's National Party. And if you don't think we're not going there and it's honeymoon phone will make a sad mistake. If you think we're not going there and treat the Jamaican people and infringe on the fundamental rights of the Jamaican people and use the constitution to own what we want to use it to, just use it because we are nothing. We make a sad mistake.
We have another guest coming because let me tell you something. The people tired, you know, Jeffrey, we're tired of the situation, you know. We're tired of the situation, you know, man. Well, let me go look further. I wonder if them sister up at Turkey, one man up here runway. The plane lift up, nobody don't know when down. This is when enough is enough. And when the people get tired, let me tell you, I want to certain things. Because they will say, yeah, incite violence.
The people of Sri Lanka had gotten enough of a dictatorial family. And the people of Sri Lanka took to the streets. I am asking this morning, I am not inciting any riot. I am not inciting anybody to go on the streets. Let me make that clear. This program, along with Jeffrey Tavares, not inciting any riot or anybody to go on the streets. My question to Jamaica's Prime Minister this morning, Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness, is your conscience setting you free this morning, sir?
Well, let me tell you something, Jeffrey. We stand up to know. I think it's Rosa Parker, that lady name. Rosa Parker. We refuse to get up.
She's the one.
Good. So there's a time when you take your seat, right? And there's another time when you take your stand. Enough is enough. We have enough. Then me support the PNP. So I'm have to go on first. Time come. Have a great day, Jeffrey.
I don't support none. I am a Jamaican and Jamaica come first for me.
Every time.
Holding said to the people of Jamaica in the parliament that Jamaica don't belong to the People's National Party or the Jamaican Party. Jamaica belongs to Jamaicans.
Thank you very much.
It is full time we in this country put this piece of rock first. Stop put PNP and JLP first. Jamaica is in crisis. What sort of Jamaica we're going to leave for our children? Thank you very much. Right.
Bless up yourself, sir.
All right, my friend. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Where are you calling from?
I'm in New York.
New York.
Yeah, man. Morning.
Morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm not bad, But, I want to ask you one thing, right? About election.
Yes, sir.
Because I heard the lady say they want to postpone election. Right? With the election due the 3rd of September. Right? And she want to postpone it. But by the UN, the United Nations.
Hold on for me, sir.
Yes.
Jamaica has a constitution, sir. That reigns supreme. It states in the Constitution of Jamaica that the only way the Prime Minister of Jamaica can postpone this election if there's a natural disaster or a state of emergency.
I understand that.
Something clear this morning to the Prime Minister of our beloved island, Jamaica. Do not infringe no more on the Constitution of this country. Do not infringe anymore on the constitutional rights of the Jamaican people.
Well, Mr. Jeffrey,
go ahead, sir.
By the United Nations, he could go over 3 months, but not over. If we go over, the United Nations get involved. He can't do that. He can't pass 3 months. So don't worry about it.
Hold on there for me, sir. Anybody on this platform hear me say I'm not voting? Anybody on this platform here I say that I'm not voting? It look like waxing at some people ears. Go ahead for me, sir.
Yeah. As according to the UN, he can't pass 3 months. He could go 3 months over the time, but not more. He get in trouble with the UN, so don't worry about it.
Well, if the Jamaican people can sit down and allow this Prime Minister to postpone the election again because I know say not going to win.
No, 3 months. He could go 3 months.
Yeah, but if he want to go more than the 3 months, he can't.
It's okay. He can't go over 3 months. The UN get involved.
Let me ask that question. It look like the UN have any balls?
He gonna have balls. Don't worry. If he go over 3 months.
If the UN could even stop Vladimir Putin from going what the place name?
Ukraine.
Only think United Nations not stop this one time?
Jamaica can't take no sanction. Jamaica can't take no sanction. He can't go for 3 months.
Maybe if that sanction me behind with all right.
What we need to do in Jamaica, don't go on the street. Just strike shut down the country for 2-3 weeks.
By doing what?
Don't go to work. Everybody stay home. Don't do nothing.
Go to work, they're not dead for hungry.
No, man, listen, drink some water and suck some salt.
But you're just crazy as the Prime Minister.
We can't close it down.
The people must drink water and suck salt?
Yeah, man. So, don't go to work.
No, let me ask you a question. Have you ever drink water and suck salt before?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I say what? You buy up a little grocery and keep it in yours. Don't go to work.
Do you realize, sir, that majority of our Jamaican people only can afford dinner?
Me understand that. We understand. We have to make a sacrifice. Don't go to work.
You can't tell your people to make no sacrifice when the people that wrong in the ball of your foot.
Buy your things and put it up, man.
With what?
You know, or you live. You have money, you buy your groceries the same way.
With what? If they don't have money to buy no groceries, what do they do? Some Jamaicans live day by day, sir.
Yeah, we understand.
Hold on for me, sir. They go out and make the little chip and see a penny to buy the little thing a dirty girl. I the trip on a chicken chassis or the chicken back when they want to call it.
Yes.
So you are telling me that they must shut the country down and stay home and dead for hungry?
Well, if they can't do that, Remember, this man is looking for some violence, you know. He's looking for some violence, so we don't want that. We want to take it easy, the peaceful way, and get this man out. Because the man is a dictator.
It seems as if all part of the cabinet they get dictators.
There's nothing past dictator, this man here. That's what he is. Yes, sir. But in any case,
Let me ask you a question.
yeah.
So if they tell him to send home, can you never stay home? Can you make sure that you full 140-foot container of food? Send it go down there. Go supply your area where you come from that they can stay home.
Well, me say what me can't say, you know. But me can't full a container by myself.
Why?
I say what me could say, you know, for the family and so.
But you are saying that what they should do is to stay home, suck salt through wooden spoon, not go on no work, no name nothing, so no dead for hungry.
We can't shut it down, man.
How?
Like I said, just don't go to work.
Oh. So when you not go to work now, when you go to work the next day, now they fire them, what happen?
Fire. You can't fire everybody, man.
Why?
No, sir.
What do you mean they can't fire nobody?
No, they can't fire everybody.
Why not?
Well, who's gonna work? You can't fire everybody. We have to take a stand, Bridget.
I understand what you're saying, sir, but I don't think the Jamaica. Listen to me. As I said before, I'm not inciting in the riot. Anybody remember the 1990s gas riot in Jamaica?
I heard about that.
It started with the University of the West Indies students.
Yes.
When PJ Patterson was in power.
I remember, yeah.
You will decide that they're going to take to the streets. Because the then Prime Minister PJ Patterson raised gas on the Jamaican people. And they decided they're going to take to the streets. And what they did was to march from you will come all the way down to the office of the Prime Minister. And they demand to see him. I've never seen something like this in my entire life. The 14 parishes in Jamaica start with the stupidness. Well,
yeah, we don't want no kind of, violence.
I am not inciting that. Not inciting that. But what I'm
because
saying,
the Prime Minister is looking for that.
Well, to send out the army and the people.
Right.
Oh.
This man's a dictator, you know, man. So like I said, he can't go over 3 months past the 3rd of September because the UN will get involved.
What UN?
United Nations.
Them not have no balls.
Well, we'll see.
UN not getting, hold on there now. How you want to get involved in how much people are dead at Jamaica?
Well, we have people down there that have connection, you know, with the world. Yeah.
How is that the United Nations get involved with people that are in the country?
With the people that run in the country?
How is it that the United Nations don't get involved with people who are dying in the country?
Oh, dying in the country? Well, not like that. Not like that. You won't get involved, just with the people the people that get shoot from the police.
If the UN couldn't stop Russian dictator going to Ukraine, you think the UN no come and said, Andrew, my son, don't do this and don't do that because the Jamaican make a sad mistake. All right, thanks for calling in.
All right then, take it easy.
Thank you. The number to call is 954-529-8030. The lines are open. 954-529-8030. The topics this morning are election in the air in Jamaica 2025. Vote buying. Hello, Lady Winnie. How are you? Hello, Lady
Good morning.
Winnie.
How are you?
I am good since I hear your voice, darling.
Well, listen, my birthday gone and you never send me my champagne. My
Oh, Lord,
50-year-old
no,
champagne.
hold on, no, Miss Winnie. Hold on. You and that going for a date, darling. We're gonna go for a nice date, candlelight dinner.
Oh, you're going, and I will be walking with my walking stick, and my son will be carrying me.
Same way.
Anyway, listen, Mr. Olness, the Prime Minister want unrest. He want to send out the army, and then he can say there will be no election because it's unrest. He's doing that. He's doing that because the man is afraid of Mr. Mark Golding and the PNP. He didn't think Mr. Mark Golding will get this far. And now he don't know what to do. He's like a chicken without an egg. He's afraid. And he will do anything to stay in power because he knows if he lost, he's going to go to prison. He and his merry men.
Until me see that, I believe I'm going to prison.
Listen, sir, do not undermine. My grandmother always said, when a baby is asleep, don't wake it. Don't think you know what the baby going to do.
Miss Winnie.
You hear?
Miss Winnie.
He will go to prison, sir. He will go to prison.
Miss Winnie, as I sit in this chair here in Atlanta, Georgia, I do not believe that this Prime Minister of ours will ever go before a judge to answer against any corruption charges, any violation of the Jamaican Constitution.
It's not for the Jamaican alone he's going to go, you know. If he do not do what this man in America want, he's going to see prison because...
What I tell him to do?
He's got to let the Chinese and the Cuban out, and he's playing around there in this madman here.
Let me ask that question now. Isn't Jamaica in more serious problem more than Chinese and Chinese in the country?
But he don't realize it. It's going on like there's nothing up. The man is so enough. He think because he get to be a prime minister, he can do as he like. But he do not know that the American know everything about him.
So I know something about him.
Because they're waiting because Chu is the PM. And that's what they're waiting. And if he do not do by stopping with the Chinese, he's going to see. He's going to see. And the trouble is, I'm begging the people of Jamaica, do not go out and demonstrate.
Hold on for me, Miss
Winnie.
Let me make something clear on this platform here this morning. Jamaica has a judicial system that is so corrupt that I do not believe, this is my honest belief, everybody can have their own opinion, their own belief. As I sit here, I do not believe that the current Prime Minister of Jamaica will be charged for any crime in Jamaica. That is my firm belief. Jamaica has a judicial system that is as corrupt as River and Dump. Go ahead, Miss Winnie.
He will see prison. He will see prison if he lost this election. When he knows he's losing, he's going to take a plane and run. He's going to go out. He won't find him to come and concede. He's going to run. And that Valls too will be going to prison. And some of them in the house at the moment, in the JLP, will be seen prison. You watch and see. My eye is closed. I am going to get out that grave and listen and watch. He's going to go to prison. He's got to see prison for the wickedness he's doing to Jamaica. The man don't care about Jamaica. He only care about fatting his pocket, his family, his sons, and giving the Chinese what they want. China own practically half of Jamaica now. And they got to go. They got to go. They're a sneaky bunch of people. And he fall in the trap.
The Chinese have been owning Jamaica from under the PNP and they get worse under the JLP.
Yeah, but they never get what they're getting now, Mr. Jeffrey.
The PNP gave them the watershed land in St. Anne.
For what? For why?
For road.
Well, we need a road. Anyway, all I can say, this man take more than any other prime minister in Jamaica. What I'm reading now and going on getting some information.
Right,
Siaga was wicked.
yeah.
I'm certain now the devil kick him out of hell. Right? And Andrew, even Lucifer don't want you.
All right,
Lucifer say you're too wicked.
Right.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. Sorry, good morning. Sorry, Miss Winnie. Good morning. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling from?
Mr. Calling from Kingston.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Tavares. I'm following what is taking place, but I'd just like to send a message with that information that Miss Malarouf was trying to give out.
She's
to Jamaica.
is mentally sick, you know.
Listen, Mr. Tavares.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wallace have to be careful where he's leading this country.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be careful. This situation gonna get very serious in Jamaica. You hear me? Gonna get very serious. I'm not gonna say anything else on the program. Don't want to spoil the program.
No. Go ahead and talk. So why is it don't defame about Ungan? Let me see if I can find this thing when Marlon Mallow 40 said. Let me come out of this. And because I haven't seen what she's saying, you know, so I'm trying to figure out. The number to call is 954-529-8030. Call into the program. What is your take on the election in Jamaica? And I'm being told that the Constitutional Affairs Minister is saying that they're going to postpone the election and I kind of shebang around. The Independent Commission of Inquiry investigating blah, blah, blah. Not that one here. 954-529-8030. How the moment they go along here? Hold on there for me. We have a breaking news here. I didn't realize that the person sent this to me. Hold on there, please. Welcome to the program, everyone. Welcome to the program.
This is Mek Wi Talk breaking news. News coming into a news center. The major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA has arrested 2 more persons in connection with the ongoing probe of $47.5 million in scam of the National Commercial Bank. That's news coming into a news center. The major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA has arrested 2 more persons in connection with the ongoing probe of $47.5 million in a scam at the National Commercial Bank in Kingston, Jamaica. God have mercy on us. No way safe. No bank is safe, nothing is safe. I'm searching for the thing where Marley Malufo is speaking about and I haven't seen that. Nobody can send that to me. Anyway, the number to call is 954-529-8030. We're going to play back this video here where they're talking about vote buying. And that is why I came up this morning and I asked the question, can the Prime Minister of Jamaica tell us if his conscience is really free to what is going on in Jamaica? That's the question we're asking this morning. Can he come out and tell us that? I want you to watch this video here again, please. Call into the program and tell us what you think. Vote by.
In elections, millions of dollars flow. Campaign ads, party promotions, you name it. But there's an amount that goes unnoticed. Wallets open, hands stretch wide, and voters, well, they just have to name their price. This has been happening for decades. Now follow me to a community in Kingston, where one man says the X doesn't go beside the head or the bell. Instead, the dollar sign.
Yeah, me give some money, you get 10, 5.
Hello, Mr. Tavares.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. How can I help?
Good.
Where you calling?
Good. I am calling from Connecticut.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So my take on the whole thing of what Malibu Ford is trying to do is just simply testing the waters
Testing
to
what?
say, okay, to see what's a reaction from the Jamaican people. Just as I miss the lady before call that says, it's definitely what they're trying to do to see what people will do. Because you can't, constitutional, the right is the elections is due September 3rd. You can delay it for a few months, I think, but yeah, no. And Your Holiness, I don't know. I just heard the breaking news as well for Mocha arresting 4 more other people in connection with that fraud case at the banks. I don't understand how they do arrest the Alibaba and the 40 thieves.
Because nobody calling Moko to investigate the office of the Prime Minister, man.
That is true. You need more than what the Integrity Commission put out.
Although members of Mocha may know certain things within SSL and the office of the Prime Minister, SSL or the Parliament of Jamaica, or SSL and the King's House, I don't know. Nobody has bring anything to them, so there's no way they can go and start investigating. They may know things, of course, they may know, but nothing will be done.
Okay.
Because our judicial system in our country is so corrupt and stink like and dumb.
Very corrupt. I have to commend you on the program last night with Mr. Robinson.
Thank you.
He is a very respectable, honorable gentleman.
Yes, he is. His family is very honorable.
Very honorable, and he spoke truth.
Yes.
So whether things were on the JLP, the PMP side and the JLP side, he spoke truth. Definitely he's getting my vote.
Because a lot of Jamaicans don't understand, you know, that Jamaica did not get to where Jamaica is under one administration alone, you know.
Yes, that is so true.
You see? Jamaica did not get to where Jamaica is, where there's no water in the pipe. It's been going on from 1963 and 62 until now. And
it has been.
And yet we are well known as the land of wood and water. And our people have no water in their pipes.
It is amazing. You know, I don't understand how my Jamaican people don't look at being Jamaican first before picking a political side. Because both parties have done bad. But when you look at the one that has done the most good where poor people is concerned, then it's really a no-brainer as to who to vote for.
I tell you.
But as a true...
Go ahead, sir, go ahead.
No, but as a true Jamaican, I am a Jamaican first. And I speak truth. I live in a PMP area. The school I went to is in a JLP area. But I look around and see who actually was doing good for poor people. It's a shame to know in this day and age, you still have people suffering so bad in the rural areas. You go, no water, no bathroom, the houses are in shambles, but you have a prime minister taking all this money, taxpayers' money, robbing it, and doing what he wants to do with it. While people are still suffering. It's a shame.
It's more than a shame, man. It's more than a shame.
And I have to commend, yes.
No, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I have to commend the people in the diaspora because we are true Jamaicans, and it's always the diaspora who are reaching out to help the less fortunate as much as we can.
But there comes a time when the diaspora is tired too, you know.
Yes, that's true.
And the diaspora alone can't be lifting the weight.
You can't. The other night, I think it was last Friday, on PDTV with Andre Stevens, the gentleman who is 77 down by Portland there because they shut down the beach. He's been hiding from his landlord because he owes how much money, doesn't have anywhere to live, and all the rest of it. So he called in on Andre program, and the diaspora extended their hand and sent what they could in order to pay up all the money he owes, bought him a fridge, bought him a stove, just always the diaspora, not just diaspora, because there are people in Jamaica also who gave whatever they could. So whether it was a 5,000 or a 10,000, but the humanity, the humanistic side of us is that we come together as a people to help our people when they are in need. And this government, man, I'm telling you, this government, it's the worst. It's the worst.
What do you think? What do you think gonna be done, my dear, with this election coming up? What do you think gonna be done?
Honestly, I listened to the debate, and I have to say I am with Mr. Mark Bolin and Julian Robinson on the ideas that they have and what they want to do for the people of Jamaica. It's about time. It's about time. I live here in the United States, and I've been here 21 years. And I've been trying to get a piece of land. And Mr. Tavares, I've been paying housing just for more than 15 years now.
I wonder all those who are paying housing trust. I wonder if it's even making any sense for you to pay housing trust.
Yeah. I'm wondering too, because every year I think about taking back that money that I pay in when you file it back. But then I said, okay, I'm gonna see when they come in power. To me, nice.
All right, my dear. Thanks for calling in. Hello? There you go. People are getting fed up of what is going on in our country. All those in the diaspora. Wow, it is now 12:03. 11:03 in Jamaica. Welcome to the program. Wherever you're listening, watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean, it's the Mek Wi Talk program. The number to call is 954-529-8030. You can also Yes, we're trying to find out where did Marlene Malahoo Ford said what she said. I'm trying to find out and I can't find it. Anybody who have it can send it to me. 954-529-8030. I'm gonna play about this video here of vote buying in Jamaica.
In elections, millions of dollars flow. Campaign ads, party promotions, you name it. But there's an amount that goes unnoticed. Wallets open, hands stretch wide, and voters, well, they just have to name their price. This has been happening for decades. Now follow me to a community in Kingston, where one man says the X doesn't go beside the head or the bell. Instead, the dollar sign.
Yeah, me use some money, you get 10, 5, 3 grand. You see me? Bear the money, 10 grand, 5 grand, 3 grand. You see me? You know that like we know if I get that 10 or more, you know? Yeah, man. And we get it, man, we 4 voting and all these things.
And the payment process varies. He says there are cases where his member of parliament delivers the money in person. In other instances, the area leader acts as the bearer.
The done them getting a package, you know. Some getting a brown in blood, some getting a white, but really a local man, them will corner and them thing. You see me, get them thing in the man. You see me? Or some man, or some done get it in a one, and them issue to who them want issue to, you see me? But you have some politicians and they go around and give some man to make 3 grand and they money 5 grand and you see me? All who them not say a vote and talking, so you know vote and them say, boss, they have book want a juice them, you know? give them all the money and them thing there.
In another community, this woman says she voted for the first time in the September 3, 2020 general election. This was because she was paid to do so.
COVID election, money run. The MP about you would dish out the money like dirt. I'm not going to say the exact amount, just know say over $10,000 I get. And couple people who live near get the same thing.
Her first encounter, but she has seen it repeatedly.
But I know others from the same community, and the money thing is a norm for them.
The Representation of the People Act plays a fundamental role in Jamaica's current electoral process. Section 91 says every person who directly or indirectly gives, lends, offers, or promises to procure a vote with any money or valuable consideration to any voter shall be deemed guilty of bribery, and every person who accepts cash to vote is also guilty of an offense. But apparently, this is not a deterrent.
Enough things not right in Jamaica, and me not taking the money from a vote, now go change that. If me not take it, the next man will get it.
A 2021 report by the Office of the Political Ombudsman said candidates were pressured during the 2020 general election. It said they paid more money to secure votes as electors demanded more because of the risks posed by COVID-19. The report said vote buying was especially rampant among youth. Former political ombudsman Donna Parchment Brown at the time.
Candidates should not feel that they have to give things to people to get them out to vote. And people should not be pressuring candidates to say, I need rice, flour, sugar, cement, cash in a t-shirt to be able to vote.
This woman, however, is one who makes demands, upwards of $15,000. She argues that her vote is expensive because of the leverage she has on her household.
Sometimes they will make you an offer. Sometimes you tell them how much you want. Because sometimes me stick out, Because the last time me stick out and say, hey, anyone me get $20,000 to go buy some things to put in my stall, then I vote.
In part 2, we hear from the National Integrity Action and a regional advocate, Romarda Lyons.
$20,000 to buy stuff put on our stall. $10,000, and they're sitting there for 5 years and wreck this nation and rob this country. And Jamaicans are selling their votes. Jamaicans are selling their votes. Left, right, and center. Jamaicans are selling their votes left, right, and center. And come this election will be no different. Come this election 2025, it will be no different. Because we the people do not realize that our nation is in crisis. We the people believe that when we sell the vote, then everything will be okay. And this has been going on for a long time. And that is why we the people must get up and say no more. The numbers to call in on the program is 954-529-8030 for those who want to call in and talk to us about anything, including vote buying in Jamaica. Call in and talk to us. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. You hearing me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I'm Jeffrey with this vote buying that going on. You know, I'm echoing. I don't know. It's echoing.
Go ahead. I don't know why you're echoing. It's not coming from me.
Oh, okay.
Ahead, man. Just
yes, you know, yes, people is people, you know, Jeffrey. It's not gonna be stopped because you see, human being very vulnerable when it comes to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not gonna stop. But what people have to do is go in with a fair mind and a good heart and conscience, not to be bribed to sell out their country, because they have to think about that, selling out their right, like how them Jacob birthright did get sell out. So that's exactly what some people do, You can't change them, Human being, man. Just that's exactly their nature. They don't like each other when it comes to certain things, They're very much against each other when it comes to certain things. And one thing again I go on to say, you see that politics,
Yes.
it have a mainstay in people's life. Don't care how you want to take it, Don't go on like I say. Politics don't play a role in your life. You're wrong about that. You're so wrong. Politics take a mainstay in people's life. So whether you want to vote or you don't want to vote, you sit down and say, oh, me don't want to vote. Me not vote because me this and me. You have to vote for a change. Not to participate in elections. Not like how churches would not be a part of people's lives, But politics is a must because you get caught. Yeah, it's like a rock and a hard place, but little bit more simpler. But for the church, but the politics, you can't escape. Everything you do, in life, it will have some politics in it, and it will affect your life. You have to just know that you have to vote for this change. Anyone,
Hold on for me, sir. I want to read something.
Yes,
Hold on for me. I want to read.
Yes, I heard.
I want to read something a good friend of mine put up a while ago. If Buster was alive, Hugh Shearer, Donald Sangster, these garbage could not put foot in the Jamaica Labour Party. And I agree with her. Miss Williams, I agree with you. If Buster and all those people was alive, who would have in there and wouldn't be in there? Paula?
What more truth can you get? What more truth can you get from that, Jeffrey?
She's correct.
That is so correct, because the nature of man, as I was just saying, the nature in these kind of criminal, it's different from Buster, different from Shearer, different from all those guys, Norman and all those guys. It's totally different. They were human, but these ones are not human. They have the blood of the devil running through their veins.
But this morning, sir, I got up. Scanning through my phone. And I heard this song in my head, if your conscience set you free, pray on.
All right.
And it's Andrew who says up in front of me.
Oh.
I said, what is this, Father God?
Yes.
So I started looking for the song and I saw it and I said, no, sure, I'm going to come on here. And I hear something say to me, say, type Prime Minister Wholeness. If your conscience set you free, pray on. And I started this program with the team song and the team whatever I have for it. And I keep on asking, Prime Minister, your conscience set you free towards the people of this country?
That goes for him, man. That goes for him. That is a man who like to receive. That man is one who like to be on the receiving end.
I don't know.
Like I hear one caller talk last night about something on a program, saying that he should have more than 28 bank books. I said, Lord have mercy upon those people. Those people need pity from even the devil.
What people must understand, that you enter politics to help the people, not to scam from the country that you claim that you love. You pledge an allegiance to this country. You swore on a Bible that you will defend and protect the Constitution of Jamaica. You swore in the Bible that you defend and protect the people's right.
Yes.
And you as a prime minister are infringing on the fundamental rights of the people. You as a prime minister, see that police is going on a people's bed, taking out people.
Yes.
And you don't come out and condemn it.
Yes.
You as a prime minister went to the people's parliament and declare war on the people of Clifton by sending over bulldozers to bulldozer down people houses off the lands, and yet the same land has been given to their friends and cronies to build luxury houses. And yet they come back to the same people. The same people that bulldozer around the house, they come back to them.
Yes,
and ask them to vote for them.
Begging. Like the Jankuno. They're going around. All of them like a Jankuno. Pitchy Patty and Harsed and Skeletors going around asking people for their vote. After they put the people in so much destitute.
You know?
The
late Wilmot Matty Perkins always said on this program, that the center cannot hold monarchy upon the land. And if we as a people
what does it mean by that?
Country, hold on for me, sir. I remember as a little boy growing up, I used to listen to Matty Perkins, Barbara Bluden, Winston Babatunda Witter, and Ronnie Tweed. Especially Matty. And they have been singing the same Sankey that I have been singing on this program. Matty dead now. Baba Winston Tunda dead now. Barbara Bluden dead now. Antoinette Hampton dead. Mrs. Joan Williams, she decided to demit the radio fraternity. She lives in the States. They have been talking about what is going on in this country from way before I was born. And no changes has done in this country. It's the same thing over and over and over. And sometimes I feel like this is just a talk shop.
You know what, Jeffrey? It's like we have a system designed in this country to hold people at ransom, I don't think of nothing else. There's a system here. Holding people like a hostage, and you can't get away from them if you don't decide to break away after your own. Can't overcome the system.
I don't know. It's not now Jamaica has a water problem. It's not now Jamaica has a housing problem. It's not now Jamaica has a bridge problem. It's not now Jamaica have road problem. And nobody has done anything about it. Thank you for calling in, sir. Sir.
All right, Jeffrey. Have a good day.
Same to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, sir.
First calling on the show.
Yes, sir.
No, I've been listening to the show every day. And the question I would like to ask is that they can't find money to do things in the country and to take care of other things. But when it comes to election, they can find the same taxpayer money to buy the vote. Why is that? And the next thing I want to say, this police force and the soldier force will never be better because they need to do background check on these people that is going in the force to see that they are criminal or they are thief before they put them in there. You cannot put criminal in the force to be a police. The country will never be better.
Then if you have criminal in the parliament, we expect.
Well, I mean, I expect no better for you. But what I'm saying, until the police force, the head is clean, just like the parliament, it will never be better in Jamaica. Never will be better in Jamaica. So, Mr. Wallace, I can't say it. You cannot say like he's a damn thief.
Hold on for me, sir. Hold on.
So no, when I say sorry for the damn. Sorry for the damn.
Hold on. Let me speak, please.
Go ahead.
You have to be careful when you come over and speak certain things,
Okay,
because
I will.
I don't want nobody sue me. Me broke. Me not no money.
I apologize, Mr. Jeffrey. I apologize. Okay.
Me don't know if I'm a thief or I'm not a thief.
That's why I say, I understand. And I won't say it again. I apologize.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you for talking and have a nice day.
Same to you, sir. Thanks for calling me.
Bye.
Okay. The number to call is 954-52980. There was somebody calling a while. You can call back now if you want. 954-529-8030. Or maybe should I call back this person? Let me call back this person here. It's the same thing going on in this country. If we don't wake up in this country and understand what is going on, then why are you calling them if you don't want to call back the phone? Good afternoon, welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Hello? Hello? We live in a democracy and we have freedom of speech, yes, but we have to be careful what we say. We live in a democracy, yes, we have freedom of speech, but we have to be careful what we say. Be very careful what we say. 954-529-8030 is the numbers to call into the program. 954-529-8030. Good afternoon, welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Hello? Hello? Okay. Don't know what's going on there. Putting a disclaimer has nothing to do with people putting their views, you know. Even put a disclaimer, you still can get sued. Ask any lawyer. The views expressed on this program are the views of the Mek Wi Talk program, the host of the Mek Wi Talk program. Those are the views of the callers of the program. You can do that 1 million times, people can still sue you. Good afternoon, welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Hello? Good afternoon. Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm saying hello, and the person, when I answer the person, not answering. I want to play another video here with what is going on at Kingston Public Hospital. We're all the mole at Kingston Public Hospital. It don't look good. Listen to this video here.
There are some pictures that show the moles growth in the ceilings, and there are some pictures that show what is known as a petri dish, those round dishes that actually show the different colonies of the mold. And you can see that these are visual depictions of high levels of fungus in the areas that were swamped. And the averages are way out of what would have been expected. Patients cannot be seen and treated in these areas. There are a lot of issues that come with mold inhalation, and the staff are at serious risk. And anyone who has worked at Cornwall Regional can tell you that working in a mold-infested environment does cause respiratory problems. You just feel sick all the time, and it may aggravate some chronic diseases. So we're putting patients and staff at risk while this cover-up is going on. Remember that this was a report that was handed over to the team at the Ministry of Health from as far back as November last year. I say all of this to say simply that the current administration cannot be trusted any longer to manage the affairs of the Jamaicans and their healthcare system.
Yeah, the health minister. Did I send this thing to my email? The health minister is not in Jamaica. Jamaica's health minister is touring Asia and all over the place, while our health sector is in crisis. That is what is going on in this country. Our health minister is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And come whenever the election is called, this is what we're going to have.
In elections, millions of dollars flow. Campaign ads, party promotions, you name it. But there's an amount that goes unnoticed. Wallets open, hands stretch wide, and voters, well, they just have to name their price. This has been happening for decades. Now follow me to a community in Kingston, where one man says the X doesn't go beside the head or the bell. Instead, the dollar sign.
Yeah, me use some money, you get 10, 5, 3 grand. You see me? Bear the money, 10 grand, 5 grand, 3 grand. You see me? You know that like we you have to get that 10 or more, you know? Yeah, man. And we get it, man, with 414 and all these things.
And the payment process varies. He says there are cases where his member of parliament delivers the money in person. In other instances, the area leader acts as the bearer.
The done them get in a package, you know. Some get in a brown envelope, some get in a white, but regular local man, them will corner and them things. You see me, get them things in the man. You see me? Or some man, or some dan get it in a one, and them issue to who them want issue to, you see me? But you have some politicians that may go around and give some man to make 3 grand and pay money 5 grand, and you see me? All who them not say a vote, and talk to him, so you know vote, and them say, boss, they have book want a juice, you know? Give them all the money and them thing there.
In another community, this woman says she voted for the first time in the September 3, 2020 general election. This was because she was paid to do so.
COVID election, money run. The MP about you would dish out the money like dirt. I'm not going to say the exact amount, just know say over $10,000 I get. And couple people who live near get the same thing.
Her first encounter, but she has seen it repeatedly.
But I know others from the same community, and the money thing is a norm for them.
The Representation of the People Act plays a fundamental role in Jamaica's current electoral process. Section 91 says every person who directly or indirectly gives, lends, offers, or promises to procure a vote with any money or valuable consideration to any voter shall be deemed guilty of bribery, and every person who accepts cash to vote is also guilty of an offense. But apparently, this is not a deterrent.
Enough things not right in Jamaica, and me not taking the money from a vote, now go change that. If me not take it, the next man will get it.
A 2021 report by the Office of the Political Ombudsman said candidates were pressured during the 2020 general election. It said they paid more money to secure votes as electors demanded more because of the risks posed by COVID-19. The report said vote buying was especially rampant among youth. Former political ombudsman Donna Parchment Brown at the time.
Candidates should not feel that they have to give things to people to get them out to vote. And people should not be pressuring candidates to say, I need rice, flour, sugar, cement, cash in a t-shirt to be able to vote.
This woman, however, is one who makes demands, upwards of $15,000. She argues that her vote is expensive because of the leverage she has on her household.
Sometimes they will make you an offer. Sometimes you tell them how much you want. Because sometimes me stick out, you know. Because the last time me stick out and say, hey, anyone me get $20,000 to go buy some things to put in my stall, then I vote.
In part 2, we hear from the National Integrity Action and the Regional Advocate.
You know, it's not no vote buying is going on in Jamaica, you know. Vote buying is going on in this country from time immemorial. It's not now. Vote buying is not new in our country. It has been going on a long, long, long time. Is it going to stop? I don't know. I don't know. It's been going on a very long time. People ask the question time and time again, do we have fair elections if they're having vote buying? So I think we have to look into. And for all of us who may come on here and speak and run up our mouths, people are saying, oh, I can't stay there. We don't know what hunger is. And a lot of people believe because they're not educated enough to know that they must not sell their vote. A lot of people believe that, selling their vote is something good. It's not anything good. It's not anything good, and we must wake up in this country. And we must educate ourselves with a lot of things. And because those who are governing us know that majority of us are not educated, they will go around same way and sell votes. Make us buy votes. It's nothing new. Here somebody put us a vote buying is an international thing. It's nothing new. I can see somebody in the United States on stage a couple of days ago offering $1 million towards a person who is voting for XQYZ. It's something that, it is not right. And that is why sometimes by buying vote, the elections swing a different way. That is why sometimes by buying vote, the elections swing a different way. Vote buying is something that is not right. And when you're going to buy a vote for $20,000 or $15,000, and that 5 years that the person is in power, in one day, or in not even an hour, the $15,000 or the $20,000 finish. Finish. Beg to ask the question, why are you selling your vote then? A lot of people in our country is saying, I don't see what or who to vote for. A lot of people in our country is saying, I won't vote because there's nothing to vote for. While a lot of people get up and say, I have to vote because I'm a die-hearted this or I'm a die-hearted that. Being a die-hearted person towards a political party don't help Jamaica. It doesn't. It doesn't. We're going to come to the end of this program. I want to say thank you all very much for coming on. And the question we're asking the Prime Minister this afternoon before we go off air. This is the question we're asking him. That's the question we're asking the Prime Minister this afternoon as we go off air. Is your conscience free? There you go. If your conscience sets you free, pray on. I want to say thank you all for coming on. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks to Walking in Divine Purpose for coming on in the chat room to be our moderator. Thank you all very much for chatting up in the chat room. Thank you all very much for the criticisms and the likes and not the dislikes and so forth. Thank you all very much for being in the chat room. You could be elsewhere, but you decided to come on over to the Mek Wi Talk program. Thank you all very much. Until you hear my voice again, remember that come Saturday is Reason It Rattigan. with Wilfred Radigan. He's coming on this Saturday with an exciting episode of Raise It Radigan. Of course, he is always coming on with some exciting people to talk to us and educate us. So until you hear my voice again, God bless you. May God continue to bless our island home, Jamaica land we love in the Caribbean, and indeed where we live here in the United States. Jah guide. Enough respect, everybody. All the best.
Bowles' money was not lost. It was stolen. Plain as daylight. Bowles' money was not lost. It was stolen. Plain as daylight.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
The Prime Minister just needs to fly the gate. Call it Andrew. Call it. And Iman will sound the trumpet.
Whether you're Labour right, PNP, regular Jamaican who just want to vote for a change, you see the next election here will come up under no circumstances whatsoever can you vote in back the Jamaica Labour Party into government.
The Prime Minister just needs to fly the gate. Call it Andrew, call it, and Iman will sound the trumpet.
Whether you're Labour right, PNP, regular Jamaican who just want to vote for a change, you see the next election here will come up under no circumstances whatsoever can you vote in back the Jamaica Labour Party into government.
The Prime Minister just needs to fly the gate. Call it Andrew, call it, and Iman will sound the trumpet.
Whether you're Labour right, PNP, regular Jamaican who just want to vote for a change, you see the next election here will come up under no circumstances whatsoever can you vote in back the Jamaica Labour Party into government.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Whether you're Labour right, PNP, regular Jamaican who just want to vote for a change, you see the next election here will come up under no circumstances whatsoever can you vote in back the Jamaica Labour Party into government.
The Prime Minister just needs to fly the gate. Call it Andrew, call it, and Iman will sound the trumpet.
I do not believe that the Jamaica Labour Party is a party that is humanitarian. I don't think they think about the human factor.
Do you think that the opposition has a chance in the next general election?
The best chance the opposition ever know. I think that charisma
is exactly.
Andrew beat, but if you have a look for intelligence, Mark Golden is no disrespect to Bro God, and I hope nobody will take this as no. But if you look for basic understanding and basic conversation, like Andrew Holness, we say this something nicer. Mark Golden is more of the people than Andrew Holness. I think that Andrew Holness is very pretentious. You understand me? I say I think that he plays the part of the man of the people better. Underemployment is worse than unemployment, because if you're working less than what it costs you to live and go to work, that is underemployment.
Remember, Randy used to tell us that every meal you come up.
No, and I say go. But if you have to use 5 meal to get 1 muckle, it don't make no sense. You understand me? I say them conversation are not a political conversation. Them conversation are a life conversation.
The Prime Minister just needs to fly the gate. Call it Andrew, call it, and Iman will sound the trumpet.
Whether you're Labour right, PNP, regular Jamaican who just want to vote for a change, you see the next election here will come up under no circumstances whatsoever can you vote in back the Jamaica Labour Party into government.
The Prime Minister just needs to fly the gate. Call it Andrew, call it, and Iman will sound the trumpet.
Ball out! Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament, shift the election, shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Dear Mr. Prime Minister, it's almost 9 years since you took over the country. Name yourself God while basking in election glory. Little did we know that you would matriculate to becoming Jamaica's first Prime Minister to lead a heist on taxpayers' money. With a whopping 28 bank account, you laugh and skin your teeth while both head hang low in this national defeat. I remember when you tell with it Tanawi yard, leaving Jamaicans sitting in limbo. Even before that, you promised me could leave open my door and my window. You take your wife turn Madam Bully of the Parliament, showing Jamaicans who is the real man, whether in or outside an agreement. You raise your pay to a higher standard, while teachers, doctors and nurses leave yard to go look work abroad. Mr. Prime Minister, me not know if you see it. Maybe you're blind. Cause between me and you, Jamaica is singing a new song. Cause it's about time. Time for a new direction. Time for a new leader. Time for a change. So take it from me, Mr. Prime Minister. Light a candle, sing a song, and find your way back home. Yours cross, angry, miserable, a patriotic Jamaican.
Whether you're Labour right, PNP, regular Jamaican who just want to vote for a change, you see the next election here will come up under no circumstances whatsoever can you vote in back the Jamaica Labour Party into government.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
The Prime Minister just needs to fly the gate. Call it Andrew. Call it. And Iman will sound the trumpet.
Whether you're Labour right, PNP, regular Jamaican who just want to vote for a change, you see the next election here will come up under no circumstances whatsoever can you vote in back the Jamaica Labour Party into government.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an up.
Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk.